Good day, viewers. Walter here. For about the last 3 years, I guess, I've been growing my tomatoes over here in this area. I did grow them over there. The only disadvantage to growing out here is you gotta run a garden hose out here to keep things watered. So last year, I believe it was last year, I put up my irrigation system and it works pretty well. Had to disassemble it to come out here and dig up my dirt and stuff, but none of the fittings are glued. I can put it right back together. I'm going to spend a day or two just turning dirt out here, not even think about planting. Yeah, I'm turning the dirt with a shovel. I've got a tiller over there, but it's take me a week to get it running again. And it's got some problems. One of the cables that controls the speed is defective, and a tiller will work your butt to death. You'll do just as much work, if not more, with that tiller than you would right here with this shovel, my foot-operated shovel. So I'm just going to turn some of this dirt here and do a little bit each day. I don't want to overdo it till I get done with this area. Should be fairly soft. We hadn't had any rain in a couple of days, but it seems to go in pretty good with the shovel. Wait till it gets too hard, you won't be able to dig nothing. I meant to bring my tub with me. Put my trash in it. I think I'll go get it. Well, it makes not a whole lot of sense to me when you turn the dirt, if you just dump it right back. You know, most people just take the shovel and turn it over and dump it back in the hole. But I like to take the little extra step of pulling out all the weeds and grass and roots like that might have a tendency to regrow. Can't get them all, but a lot of times you can pick out rocks and the sand, and I'm just using this tub to collect my vegetative debris and sifting through some of this dirt. Also helps work it. When you got your tomato plants coming up, which is what I'm going to plant here, maybe even some beans. Look at that. Looks like a potato, a big old tuber. Been chopped in half, and that's off a weed. I just do a little bit each day until I get tired. I'll go back in the house. In a few days, I'll have my dirt ready for my tomato plants. I started in the most weedy area here. Hope everybody's staying well and that nobody gets the coronavirus. But that sounds like a fat chance. Trying to work this system here without bending my back a whole lot. I know by the end of the day I won't be able to move, so I'm just trying to go easy at it. Well, with my vertigo been bothering me lately, I decided I ain't gonna do much more bending over. So I'm just turning the dirt a little bit at a time and using my pitchfork to kind of sift through it. I wanted to do a good job of sifting them roots and stones and stuff out of there, but that ain't gonna be. Too much bending over. So we're gonna do it an easier way. But I have to stop every little once in a while and rest. Some of you viewers may wonder what the posts are for. I've got homemade tomato cages over here most of them are made out of old concrete wire had left over when I made the house, had it out in the barn, cut it up and made big round tomato cages. But we get some strong winds up and down this hill sometimes. So I tie the tomato cages, one on each side of those posts. So the posts will keep it from blowing over. I mean, a good healthy tomato plant standing 5 or 6 feet tall, that's just like a sail in the wind. And there's nothing more discouraging to come out here and find your tomato plants blowed over and broke, even though you had them in a cage. So it's just a little extra precaution. Tie the cages to a post. Posts are not real deep in the ground, but they're deep enough to hold them cages. I'll rest a little bit and go dig some more. Here's basically what I'm doing. I got 3 or 4 shovelfuls of dirt turned over here or broke loose. So I'm just going to sift it like this. Get most of the grass and roots out of there. Darn, that big root's making a liar out of me. Actually, that works the soil pretty good. Well, I got quite a bit of my dirt turned, probably about 2/3 of it turned to what I'm going to be, the area I'm probably going to be using. But I only got less than 1/3 of it worked over there. I need to go through with my pitchfork and get all the weeds and rocks out of this area here and bust it up into smaller clumps. But I went ahead and turned the dirt all the way to the other end of this post and need to go about 2 feet farther. And I've worked a couple of hours. And this old man's going to quit and do some more tomorrow, providing the rain don't come back. This Georgia clay, if you don't work it when it's still just a little bit damp, you ain't going to dig it. Everybody stay healthy. This Pwalpar saying we'll catch you next time.